Hello everyone and welcome to the second annual Mystics Hunger Games. Now, for the second Mystics Hunger Games, we decided to double the amount of participants, going from 24 to now 48 participants in this Hunger Games, an outstanding amount. So, now, there's going to be two sort of teams in one district. And speaking of districts, why don't I introduce you to these teams? In District 1, we got Tyler and Taylor, obvious, with Blue and Cube. Cube, returning MVP, absolutely merciless in the last Hunger Games, with no sense of able to do so, because he has no hands. But he was absolutely dominant. And in District 2, we got Speedy with his returning teammate Black, with Tebin with a new teammate, the Weak One. In District 3, we got Quorum and White with Slavely and Third Creation. In District 4, we got Eek with Fire, as well as Mech with Wind. In District 5, we got Flaslin and Zyrus, and we got returning champion Silverfist. Will he win the second tournament? We'll find that out. As well as a new teammate, Canniblack, aka Cannibalistic Black. Watch his tournament, you'll know why I called him that. In District 6, we got No Names and Alchemist, with new returnee, well, not returnee, but new guy, LTA and Candy. These two were the most recent Mystic members, so it's obvious they should be in the same team. In District 7, we got Animistic with Lighty, and we also got, and from this point on, we got new people. So we got Fielder and Metal. Oh, well, actually, LTA is also new. Fielder with Metal. And then in District 8, we got 2 and Lumen with Kima and Earth. In District 9, we got Frame with Mermax, as well as Pivot with Purple. In District 10, we got Elemental with Kevin and Landfinder with Bullet. After Landfinder, all these people are not in Mystics, and they will probably never be. I just decided to put in here for fun because they're unrecognizable. Just know that there are not any Mystic members. It was just fun. And then we got in District 11, we got Chess Cards and Shapeshifter, as well as Super Soup and Flame. And finally, in District 12, we got Micromist with Ghost, as well as Hatena, aka Sheem, with Alan. I'm pretty sure I spelled Sheem wrong, but I don't really care. Anyways, let us proceed. The tributes stand on their podium as the horn sounds. Candy snatches a pair of sais. Lai clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Bullet grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Quorum grabs a backpack, also not realizing it is empty. Wind breaks Taylor's nose for a basket of bread. He's no simp, that's for sure. White grabs a jar of fishing bait while Slavely gets fishing gear. They're gonna go fishing together. That's a good time. Chess Cards, Third Creation, and Kevin work together to get as many supplies as possible. Fielder runs away from the cornucopia. Lumen runs away from the cornucopia and hides. Blue grabs a backpack and retreats. Canniblack runs away from the cornucopia. LTA runs away from the cornucopia. Mermax runs away from the cornucopia. Ghost, Tebet, and Black get into a fight. Ghost triumphantly kills them both. I feel like that would happen. Earth rips a mace out of Landfinder's hands. Flaslin, Flame, Mech, and Purple share everything they gathered before running, as Pivot runs away from the cornucopia, and well as Super Soup, Silverfist, and Alchemist gets into a fight, and Silverfist triumphantly kills them both. He ain't a champion for nothing. Zyrus runs away from the cornucopia. Speedy grabs a backpack and retreats. Metal kills Fire with his own weapon. Tyler, aka me, runs away from the cornucopia. Frame runs away from the cornucopia. Elements, Animistic, Micromist get into a fight. Micromist triumphantly kills them both. Micromist and Ghost getting into a fight with two other people and killing them both. Okay. Hatena breaks Eek's nose for a basket of bread. The Weak One finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. 2 grabs a backpack and retreats. Shapeshifter kills Cube with his own weapon. What weapon? He's just a cube. I guess Shapeshifter must have been aware of the previous Hunger Games and knew that killing Cube would fare well for anyone else. Kima runs away from the cornucopia. Alan runs away from the cornucopia. And No Name runs away from the cornucopia. And now it's the first day. Ghost sprains his ankle while running away from Kima. Oh god, he's afraid of furries. Slavely overhears third creation and Blue talking in the distance. Black and Flaslin track down and kill LTA. Oof. Earth and Lighty work together for the day. Metal discovers a cave. Tyler and Landfinder work together for the day. Taylor tries to spearfish with a Triton. Fielder chases Zyrus. Alan fishes. Lumen thinks about home. Eek attacks Speedy, but he manages to escape. Candy constructs a shack. Kevin makes a slingshot. Pivot scares 2 off. He must have been speaking Russian. Wind receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. The weak one is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Shapeshifter and No Names hunt for other tributes. Bullet runs away from Ches Kurds. Flame steals from Silverfist while he isn't looking. Mermax practices his archery. White travels to higher ground. Micromist is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Koram dies of thirst. Meek diverts Purple's attention and runs away, and then finally Frame and Sheem hunt for other tributes. 10 whole people died this first day. Tebin, Black, Super Soup, Alchemist, Fire, Element, Animistic, and Cube. Sad day for Cube fans out there. As well as LTA and Quorum. No one cares about them though. Candy goes to sleep. Silverfist receives medical supplies from the Red Army, bruh. Kevin is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Landfinder convinces Lumen to snuggle with him. Blue lets Lighty into his shelter. Purple thinks about winning. Speedy sets up camp for the night. Shapeshifter screams for help. Black receives a hatchet from Glitcher. Fielder and Tyler track down and kill White. That's cool. Hatana treats his infection, or at least tries to. Eek defeats third creation in a fight but spares his life. Earth attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Bullet sets up camp for the night. Slavely thinks about winning. Wind tends to his wounds. Pivot and Ghost hold hands. Oh my god, this is a new ship. Zyrus, Mermax, Kima, and Flaslin tell ghost stories to lighten the mood. Do you really want to be telling ghost stories with this guy? Flame goes to sleep. Metal receives a hatchet from the unknown sponsor, aka channel that I can't remember. Alan climbs a tree to rest. The weak one climbs a tree to rest. They must be climbing the same tree. Taylor attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. No Names thinks about home. Frame receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Meek tries to treat his infection. Cheat Skirts questions his sanity, as well as Micromist questions his sanity. Eek makes a wooden spear. No Names attacks Ghost, but he manages to escape. Speedy sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Mermax discovers a river. Metal tends to Flame's wounds. Pivot diverts Hatana's attention and runs away. Fielder, Cheskurtz, Frame, Kima, and Slavely hunt for other tributes. Alan practices his archery. Lumen, Shapeshifter, and Blue hunts for other tributes. Black scares Landfinder off. Silverfist ambushes Flaslin and kills him. He's a fellow member. Come on, Silverfist. Well, that's another death on Silverfist's hands. He's already got 3 kills. Oh my god. Purple receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Meek receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Lighty picks flowers. Tyler and Micromist hunt for other tributes. Earth receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Candy discovers a river. Bullet, the weak one, third creation, and Zyrus hunt for other tributes. Taylor sets an explosive off, killing Wind. Nice. 2 hunts for other tributes, and Kevin thinks about home. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. White from District 3, Flaslin from District 5, and Wind from District 4. The second night. Frame cooks his food before putting his fire out. Micromist looks at the night sky. Kevin, Zyrus, Tyler, Black, and Lighty sleep in shifts. Shapeshifter and kills Flame for his supplies. 2 receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Earth and Alan run into each other and decide to truce for the night. They were both green, so it makes sense. Ghost and Fielder tell stories about themselves to each other. I was about to say tell ghost stories, but we already got Ghost. Blue is awoken by nightmares. Lumion and Kima tell stories about themselves to each other. Silverfist severely slices Mermax with a... This is your 4th kill, Silverfist. I know you're watching this. Are you gonna win again? I swear. Cheskurtz receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Speedy climbs a tree to rest. Eek falls into a pit and dies. Purple and the weak one sleep in shifts. Landfinder receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Mick, No Names, Candy, and Hatena sleep in shifts. Bullet, Slavely, and Pivot discuss the games of what might happen in the morning. Third Creation lets Metal into his shelter, and Taylor's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. It's the third day now. Speedy picks flowers. Lighty, Blue, Zyrus, and Earth hunt for other tributes. Slavely receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. No Name explores the arena. Meek chases Taylor. Meek is a simp. Meek is just he's trying to get a honk on that Bobo. Silverfist defeats the weak one in a fight but spares his life. Oh wow, you're actually showing mercy this time. Kima and Fielder split up to search for resources. Alan steals from two while he isn't looking. Tyler and Frame decide to split up to search for resources. Bullet overhears Kevin and Pivot talking in a distance. Landfinder and Shapeshifter work together for the day. Oh god, this is a lot. Cheatskirts, Cannibalistic Black, and Hatena successfully ambush and kill Ghost, Third Creation, and Metal. What a teamwork move here. Purple picks flowers, Micromist tends to Candy's wounds, and Lumen discovers a cave. 6. Cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Flame, Mermax, Eek, Ghost, Third Creation, and Metal. The third night. Hatena cries himself to sleep, probably what he's doing every time he comes home from work. Earth tries to treat his infection. Bullet, Landfinder, and Purple cheerfully sing songs together. The Blue lets Taylor into his shelter. Oh boy, Blue, what are you gonna be doing? What are you gonna be doing, Blue? Alan attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Lighty defeats Shapeshifter in a fight but spares his life. Newman thinks about winning. I, aka Tyler, sees a fire but stays hidden. Meek and Two tell stories about themselves to each other. The weak one and No Names run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Candy and Silverfist huddle for warmth. How old is Candy, LTA? You're gonna have to put that in the comments because you might have to get Silverfist arrested. Kevin receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Zyrus receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Micromist loses sight of where he is. Kima dies of dysentery. Oh god, that's an embarrassing way to go. Speedy goes to sleep. Slavely destroys Pivot supplies while he's asleep. Cheskurtz kills Cannibalistic Black as he tries to run. A guy with cheese for eyes killing a cannibal. That's funny. Fielder goes to look at the night sky. And Frame was unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Bullet stalks Taylor. Why? Purple tries to sleep through the entire day. Slavely sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Silver severely slides. Silver, this is your fifth kill. You've killed 5 people this Hunger Games. My god, dude. Maybe it's more, and I just forgot of a kill you made. Silverfist, if he wins again, that'll be funny. Micromist thinks about home. Alan tries to sleep through the entire day. Candy makes a wooden spear. Frame searches for firewood. Shapeshifter questions his sanity. Meek tries to spearfish with a trident. Kevin explores the arena. The weak one, Blue, Hatena, Lumen, and No Names hunt for other tributes. Zyrus is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Pivot dies of hypothermia. You have fire abilities. How did you die of hypothermia? Cheskurtz receives hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Landfinder picks flowers. Tyler silently slaps Speedy's neck. That's what you get for not having super speed as your power. Fielder searches for a water source. Lighty receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, as well as 2 dying from hypothermia. He must have been with Pivot. Oh boy, this is a custom event that I exclusively put in. The villains of Stick Tournaments, as well as series, because you'll see one character, invade the Hunger Games and decide to have fun. No Names hid and fought off the villains. Taylor hid and fought off the villains. The weak one hid / fought off the villains. Shapeshifter hid and fought off the villains. Jade attacks Slavely, killing him. By the way, if it says attacks character, that means the character killed. That means the villain killed them. So rip to Slavely. He got killed by my other female character. Silverfist hid / fought off the villains. Siberia Soldier was tasked to eliminate Candy. Oh god. Purple hid / fought off villains. Seaver Hughes attacked Lighty. Oh boy. Karakai attacks player one. Oh boy. Oh, that's because I accidentally put this. Anyways, Karakai attacks and kills Fielder. Jade attacks Bullet. That's 2 kills for Jade. Alan hits / fought off the villains. Silver Hughes attacks Hatena. She chest curds fought off the villains. Kevin fought off the villains. Silver Hughes attacked Meek. Lumen fought off the villains. Landfinder fought off the villains. Siberia Soldier was tasked to eliminate Xyrus. Frame hit / fought off the villains. Tyler hit / fought off the villains. Silver Hughes attacked Blue, and the host from Quorum's tournament attacked Micromist. Oh god, that is good. That is good. 16 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Kima, Cannon Black, Earth, Pivot, Speedy, 2, Slavely, Candy, Lighty, Fielder, Bullet, Hatena, Meek, Xyrus, Blue, and Micromist all have perished from the villains this time, and some people not because they died before the arena event happened. The 4th night. Silverfist, Chescards, and Frame discuss what might happen in the games in the morning. The week 1 questions his sanity. Shapeshifter tends to Lumine's wound. Purple and Taylor talk about the tribute still alive. Landfinder begs No Name to kill him. He refuses, keeping Landfinder alive. Kevin defeats Tyler in a fight but spares his life, thank God. Alan starts a fire. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. The weak one decides not to go to the feast. Kevin decides not to go to the feast. Jessica decides not to go to the feast. Taylor steps on a landmine. Great. Landfinder stabs Lumen in the back with a trident. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Purple decides not to go to the feast. Shapeshifter decides not to go to the feast. Silverfist, Frame, and Alan confront each other but grab what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Alan and Frame knew that Silverfist was a previous champion and were like, okay, we'll leave you alone. Just don't kill us, please. Tyler does not go to the feast, and No Names dies from an infection. The weak one, Silverfist, and Landfinder hunt for other tributes. Kevin makes a wooden spear. Purple and Frame track down to kill Shapeshifter. Chescards searches for a water source. Alan goes hunting, and Tyler tries to sleep through the entire day. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Taylor, Lumen, No Names, and Shapeshifter. Purple, Kevin, and the weak one discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Tyler, Chescards, Landfinder, and Alan tell ghost stories to lighten the mood. Frame receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor as Silverfist sees a fire but stays hidden. Tyler kills Purple with his own weapon. Let's go, I'm still in. Alan discovers a cave. Frame picks flowers. Silverfist stalks Chescards. Landfinder thinks about home. Kevin discovers a cave, and the weak one explores the arena. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Purple. Alright, it's the final base night of 5 Nights at Freddy's. Night 6. Frame and Silverfist talk about the tributes still alive. Chescards passes out from exhaustion. The weak one tries to sing himself to sleep. Alan questions insanity. Tyler thinks about home. Landfinder sets up camp for the night, and Kevin receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. The 7th day, 2020 mode. Kevin stalks Silverfist. Bad idea. He's the winner of the last Hunger Games. Tyler scares the weak one off. Chescards is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Frame receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Alan and Landfinder decide to work together for the day. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The 7th night. Kevin cries himself to sleep. Alan repeatedly stabs Tyler to death with scythes. No, I'm dead. Chescards cries himself to sleep. The weak one sets up camp for the night. Silverfist decapitates Landfinder with a sword. Well, everyone, Silverfist's 6th kill, and now we know why Landfinder hasn't been uploading for 2 years. Frame tries to sing himself to sleep. The weak one overhears Alan and Cheesecurds talk in the distance. Kevin and Silverfist hunt for other tributes. Frame picks flowers. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Tyler and Landfinder. The Frame stabs the weak one in the back with a trident. Oof. Alan receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Kevin goes to sleep. Cheesecurds catches Silverfist off guard and kills him. Oh boy. Nope. Rip to Silverfist. He nearly won this time. Alan thinks about home. Kevin tries to sleep through the entire day. Frame taints Cheesecurt's food, killing him. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The weak one, Silverfist, and Cheesecurds. Night 9. It's been 9 days now. Frame receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Kevin accidentally detonates a landmine when trying to arm it, and then Alan dies from hunger. Which officially means that the winner of the second annual Mystics Hunger Games is Frame from District 9. Congrats, Frame. You barely talk in the Mystics Discord, though. Oh, yeah. So, Silverfist got 6 kills. My god. Oh, god. And Tuskers got 5 kills. And Frame got 3 kills. Ooh, okay, so Kevin was the first one to die. That is sad. Oh, here is the lineup. Congrats to everyone who was involved. And, yeah. Oh, wait, the arena event. Villain invasion. So the villains are in this invasion are Jade, Siberia Soldier. He's not really a villain, but I included him because tasked to eliminate. Seaver Hughes, Katakai from Animastics Lighty Story, and I think, and it was one more, but I accidentally inputted it wrong. Oh no, wait a minute, no, that was Katakai that I input it wrong. Oh well. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this Hunger. Oh yeah, and host. I hope you guys enjoyed this second annual Hunger Games, and congrats to you, Frame. You managed to win the second annual Hunger Games, surpassing 48 people.